I have no problem sitting in the court of law, doing my
Yet again, I have no issue sitting in the official courtroom, addressing any outstanding concerns, and affirming on stuff that I previously discussed on the web. When I discussed him, Kim, and she needed to slit his wrist to get him off him, I would determine what I saw when I went to the emergency clinic. I have no issue, it doesn't matter at all to me, what no one say it doesn't matter to me, what no one think that's right. We have John Bargain spilling more tea about Diddy. And this time he has said that he will stand up, child. As of now, they'd better lock up Diddy, in light of the fact that the quantity of individuals who are saying they will stand up and affirm is developing each and every day. The federal authorities are likewise gathering together more individuals to fabricate a cavern, and Jay-Z purportedly needs to escape the country since he realizes he is next. I know you all, there are a ton of things occurring simultaneously. Yet stay with me, this will be great. And think about what there have even been reports that Diddy is truly a paid narc for the federal authorities. They'll allow you to do wrongdoings long as you don't do no stuff like that. They'll allow you to go around and pay you oak, assuming there's one individual who has been uncovering the damnation out of Diddy, even under the steady gaze of the claim, begin making adjusts. It's his previous guardian, Gene Bargain. Only a few days ago, he was discussing the things Usher needed to go through down at the Diddy flavor camp. I know, and individuals realized that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher had what was going on. And that situation drove Usher to the medical clinic. And presently he's discussing Diddy being a paid narc and how he's prepared to stand up and affirm against Diddy. You realize Gene truly said that individuals have been contacting him all around saying that he is attempting to deliberately drag Diddy's name through the mud. Yet he believes he has a very sizable amount of verification to present a convincing defense. So during a sit-down with a specialty of exchange, where he's been doing the majority of the spilling, Jin said that he accepts Cassie will affirm, assuming that she's summoned after she sued Diddy in her upsetting claim that fight a progression of cases about him and other than what befell her. We realize that Cassie has a ton to say regarding others, including Kim Watchman, who Jane has been extremely vocal about. We definitely know, thanks to Panther Wright, that Cassie had a discussion with Kim Watchman, who cautioned her about Diddy before she kicked the bucket. I will advocate for you. Cincy, I know something that many individuals don't realize. I realize that you and Kim Dorman had a plump down just before she left us. It's been said that Cassie truly figured out what befell Kim, and she stayed silent about it, as well as did he allegedly constrain her to conceal the subtleties, despite the fact that when Kim was alive, she made an honest effort to keep Cassie safe. And I realize Kim had an excellent counsel to give you, and I accept that for this reason things are going on as they're going on now. Kim was brilliant, wasn't she? Cassie protected you alive and kept you. I will advocate for you, so it's a good idea that Jane accepts that Cassie would affirm now. John Bargain likewise added that he will stand up himself to get some information about Diddy's relationship with Kim, regardless of whether they call me about with Kim. They say, yo Jen, did you see him beat Kim? I said on that specific case, no, have I seen him mess Kim up and utilize the cushion. He liked to play battle and be harming the young ladies. Why he play battle? Have I seen him do that? Better believe it. I seen him done that. Yo, it won't be only him on the stand. 'Cause purportedly the federal authorities have proactively conversed with a lot of individuals. It's as of now been accounted for that the federal authorities got eyes on Diddy in Miami, and they are conversing with many observers, and they're validating all that they would be able. And all that over a wide span of time is on the table with Diddy right now. They truly gave several summons as of now, and sources are guaranteeing that Jay's and Beyonce have been brought kid with regards to Jay-Z. We've proactively perceived how he has been separating himself since he needs no further relationship with Diddy. Except for that hasn't prevented the federal authorities from supposedly bringing him to. Obviously, he's one individual who has a universal knowledge of Diddy 'cause photographs of them balancing out go as far as possible back to the 90s. And as a matter of fact, the whole family is in danger, 'cause Sovereign Bay has purportedly likewise gotten a summon on the grounds that, very much like her significant other, she additionally includes a piece in the cases, recollect when it was uncovered, that Cassie's claim was at first 60 pages, yet it was reduced to 35 pages. Well, what they altered out was more awful than what was left in the claim. And clearly in the claim, Cassie additionally embroiled Jay-Z and Beyonce by looking at something that went down at one of Diddy's gatherings. One close source to the case filled on that data, saying, "I need to advise you about some more information that is emerging from the first 60-page claim that Cassie and her legal advisors at first recorded against Diddy." So it's been said that Jay-Z and Beyonce were ensnared in the claim for seeing Diddy strike her and push her down at one of Diddy's gatherings. The area, time, and date of this event was not given because of other security issues and different worries in regards to this matter after Diddy messed her up. Cassie supposedly escaped higher up and secured herself in one of the rooms, and Diddy security found her and Cassie required 30 minutes or more to get herself together. Then once Cassie was on her way, getting back to the party, Beyonce and Jessica Alba were holding up in the hall of the house. To mind her, the source said, Cassie said that Beyonce was noticeably vexed. And as Diddy and Jay were strolling towards them, Beyonce shouted at Diddy, letting him know that what he did was profoundly hostile and unsatisfactory. Apparently, Beyonce was likewise really distraught at Jay, and she asked him for what good reason he was encouraging Diddy as opposed to checking him. And she allegedly even advised Jay that she was beginning to lose regard for him. After that occurrence, Beyonce, Cassie, Jessica, and around 20 to 25 individuals left the party in the wake of seeing what occurred or catching wind of it. The source additionally said that Cassie left with Jessica and her kin, since she knew whether she left with Beyonce, Diddy would find her as a result of the associations he had with Jay-Z. Now, I likewise can't confirm this myself, yet I ran over strings proposing that Kim educated Beyonce regarding the book she was composing on her life and Diddy's life. She presumably referenced it in passing due to the amount they spent time with Diddy and Jay-Z at, not on the grounds that they were very close. Allegedly, Beyonce enlightened Jay-Z, and that is the way Diddy learned about the book's circumstance and put the braces on it before it went any further. Like I said, the Carters realize a ton about what's occurring. Yet I've likewise heard reports talking about that Jay-Z definitely plans to escape, since he realizes that anything that will openly oppose him is terrible, likely far more terrible than what has proactively been uncovered about Diddy. I've done a couple